No luck on the car, but I did find Kate's cracked cell phone in the wooded area near the size house. It was intentionally smashed.
Were you able to salvage anything?
No! Get over here! I'm gonna kill you!
Oh my God.
There's more.
I spilled his coffee. I don't. I honestly don't even know what I did this time.
I got nanner.
Sorry, it took me a minute to see you.
I was just going to answer Hazel too.
Never go to sleep because they ruin our family.
Hazel's right. That charge absolutely can carry it 180 days, and she's right. However, again, without a history of abuse or neglect, and the fact that the facts of the matter are that my son and his friend left the door unlocked and not me, what I was trying to answer Hazel is that's why me and my lawyer are convinced I won't get jail time or even this will stick at all because it wasn't me. Yep, it's going to be because it wasn't my hand that did it. Absolutely.
After all
and my lawyer said
that I have seen, and you know I've seen a lot of cases through the years, your case is going to get dismissed, and that's honestly after everything you've showed me.
And the fact that like I said, my son owned his part of it, that's a huge thing right there. Because again, yes, ultimately I'm responsible as a parent. Yes, go ahead. But as far as like Liam getting out, that was not my actual physical fault.
Correct.
But as far as like Liam getting out, that was not.
And help put him behind bars. And Gabby promises that we will do everything in our power to find your mom. She means that. I mean that. We will not rest until we do. Okay?
No matter what, everybody on here is going to twist and turn it and do it in their own little way just so they have something to fucking talk about. Everybody on here is going to
And they still are too. Like, look at Colby's comments. That was just disgusting. Like the fact, even after I've shared things that even Maymay didn't know, like Maymay and Nicole, like I said in my live, they didn't know the details behind all this. They didn't even know that Daniel, you know, that him and his friend didn't lock the door. So they've been telling people this whole time it was me doing shit. And so, you know, even with Colby's comments, you finally hear this one side of things, how it is. And you still are going to be a piece of shit and talk to me like that and talk about me like that. I'm literally saying and screaming what my own son verified with the police that I did not allow my son to leave the house, meaning me. So my question is, what makes me a piece of shit mom? That's the question I have. What makes me a piece of shit mom? I'll wait. For real. What in this situation made me a piece of shit mom? I think that's a very valid question. Because that's all I've heard from Nicole, Maymay, and Colby.
Well, frankly, bitch, I'm a little bit upset that I still don't have my Cheetos.
What the fuck? Cheetos. I would generally like to know what made me a piece of shit mom in this situation. You know what a piece of shit mom is, though? Can we get messy now that we're done talking about the legal shit? Can we get messy about it? Not messy, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Mamie is the last bitch to call anybody's parenting shit out. Mamie is the last bitch to call anything out because the only reason why Maymay doesn't have a fucking paper trail is because the cops were not involved in her situation when her fucking 8-year-old was left home alone at 1:30 at night for fucking 30 minutes while she went to the goddamn gas station for allegedly donuts. Okay? At that point, I'd almost rather have a teenager watch my kid than leave him home alone. Ugh, I had to get that out. God, I had to get that out. We all remember Maymay's boo-boo, right? And no, this isn't me deflecting. This is me talking about the 3 loud-ass motherfucking bitches who want to come on this app. Now that legal shit's over, legal talk's over, let's talk real shit. Nicole, you fucking openly admitted that you drove your fucking kids to a goddamn trap house numerous times until the father took those kids. Number one, you stupid bitch. Number two, May, you absolutely, and I had the recording of you. I was in the live with you when me and Chaos told you not to do this, and you left your daughter home alone at 1:30 at night. Nobody was there. You said she had a tablet and a dog. That's it. There could have been a fire. Someone could have broke in. Who would have saved your daughter? You're gone. 8 years old. And you, ma'am, have the balls to sit up here and come at me because cops intervened in my situation?
And that's when Sam said he could.
Cops did not intervene in May's situation. That's the only reason why there's no paper trail and people can dissect it and talk about it. But when we brought it up last year, May didn't like that. May wanted people to hear her side of the story. It's not illegal to have an 8-year-old sit home alone in Texas. Okay, I'll give you that, May. Maybe it's not illegal. It's not illegal for me to have a teenager babysit my son either, now is it? But accidents and mistakes fucking happen sometimes. Who would have retrieved your daughter if it happened to you that night? Oh, nobody. Number two, that's you, May. Nicole, Trap House, Tammy. And then you got Ashley, man, and you've got some fucking balls. You're the worst of the worst, Ashley. Fireball bitch. You've got balls to sit up and ever judge anybody. When your girl, your little right-hand girl over there, she knows who she is. She's been live talking about it. I've been watching from the outside all this stupid ass shit. I've been seeing these goofy motherfuckers tear this shit up and get messy as fuck. I didn't realize Barbie had a fucking case too. That's crazy though. But Ashley, while you're sitting there supporting Barbie with her little court shit going on, don't forget Ashley, fireball bitch. Your kids were not restrained in a car. Ashley. May likes to let a tablet babysit her 8-year-old. And Nicole likes driving to trap houses with her kids. Fuck all three of you hoes. Fuck all three of you hoes. I said what I said. May, I did what you did. May allegedly Googled my address to where Liam was retrieved, right? She says it was 6 blocks away. She's a whole ass lie. I did the same thing today at 0.1 miles. But May, I Googled the distance from your house, 917 Danforth Road, to the fucking gas station you drove to that night. And it's 10 minutes away, bitch. It's 10 minutes away, bitch. That's 10 there, 10 back, plus a 10 in between you at a shop. He was gone for damn near 45 minutes.
And you have to stream after.
But that's okay for you, right, May? No cops intervene, May. Remember? Colby, don't shake your fucking head at me. Because like I said, there is nothing that I've done to make me a piece of shit mother. Okay? Make that very clear. Correct that bullshit. Mr. I'm here for entertainment. Oh, I'm just an entertainer. That's what I do. Colby, you sit in where you fit in, honey. We all know. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. But like I said, for May, Miss Tablet gonna babysit my kid. Don't. It could have been any other motherfucker but those 3 stooges ever talking about this shit. Y'all could have sent 3 other motherfuckers to do that shit, but May, Ashley, and Nicole of all people, bitch. That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. That those 3 got some fucking nerve. May, just because people quit talking about it because you covered it up and fucking like, yeah, I don't know, manipulate your way back into people's shit. He's sleeping, Colby. He's asleep, Colby. But thank you for wondering. Do you want his blood type too? Do you want to know when the last time anybody took a shit was? Are you a reporter, Colby? Do you want me to check in if I have to go pee? I'm very sure. But thank you. I appreciate that. I am so sure he's sleeping, and I really appreciate that. Are we sure that May's not driving for cigarettes? No. I'm here for the tea. That was savage. They sent me the screenshot saying May wanted to share my kids' pictures. That was savage. Are you sure he's asleep? I mean, we know you like to sleep while he's out and about too. Wasn't sleeping, Colby. Was not sleeping.
Not sleeping at all.
Again, that's something my son even said to the CPS worker. Those were miswords that he should have never said because he concocted a story because he thought he would get in more trouble by saying it was gone.
Thank you for the gifts.
Don't call my son a liar. Do not call my son a fucking liar. He was nervous and he's a kid. Don't call him a fucking liar. That ain't my story, sweetie. That was his. Oh, I probably coached my son. That's sweet.
Colby, shut the fuck up. Seriously.
That's amazing because my son was scared of you. Oh, honey, Jesus Christ. Honey, that CPS worker was so very trained in seeing. She even said that. She's like, I'm trained with knowing if people are coached. That's why they had us go to separate places. She could talk to both of us. And his story was identical because it was his. It wasn't even mine. It wasn't even mine, bro. My kids have never got out. Wonderful. And I pray to God that never happens to anybody else. I pray to Jesus. I hate that it happened here. I do. You don't think that it's enough? And again, I don't gotta explain shit to nobody. It won't, because my kids are taken care of. And that's awesome. And I would never wish less or expect less. Ever. That's the difference between me and
What
you.
moderator keeps kicking me out of the box?
I don't know. This isn't my live. I just came to finish what I was saying earlier.
I don't know. I'm trying to find out.
I hate you.
But Colby, you're the most
That's not the man that won't read.
scolded kids again to lie for you. Nope, never did that at all. Again, my son is the one that came out with that shit. Not me. Not me. And
Thank you.
again, I'm not going to speak any more about the facts of the case. I've already said enough. I've said and had to over-explain this once is way more than enough, because this internet is not a part of my judicial system. This app is not a caseworker. This app is not going to make or break me as a parent. I don't doubt me as a parent at all. The only thing I regret is thinking Daniel would be responsible enough to not let something like that happen, right? That's the only thing I'll own here, because that's the truth.
Raised one hell of a kid. Jay!
You don't know you coach your kids. Colby, you're disgusting. You're a disgusting pig. You're a disgusting pig, Colby. And this is giving me real bad fucking Nicole vibes. Like, you are, I don't know, you're... Absolutely. No, Colby, you don't. You really don't. You really don't, though. At least he doesn't lie on his kids for TikTok. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You're right. Mm-hmm. You are so right, troll account.
Your daughter's some real
Get her
help. I will immediately.
But her baby isn't a typical baby. How about you don't speak about him? Deal?
It's over.
Colby, you thinking anything of me, good or bad, does not impact my life at all. It really doesn't. I'm not looking for approval or validation from you or anybody else. The only thing I have to prove is to a court that they should be dismissed. That's it. That's it. And it was never your or anyone else's business. I didn't bring it to you. None of your business. If I didn't want people to know, they weren't going to know. Nobody's business.
Kala, there are.
Welcome home. Alexa, who's one?
You should prove it to your kids. They are most important. My kids know they're most important, and I know that. I put this app before them.
When I told Trent
How was that?
there was
That's weird. I did not know that Colby, do you have a camera in my house? Oh my God. Colby, so you know that? What? What? Colby, please. Please. I don't even show my kids this fucking app. Are you kidding me?
I can't.
Still dizzy.
Not anymore. Making a bed on the floor helps. You're a genius. I'm not trying, losing battle.
Kelly, you don't have to go.
What?
Just to all of you. After everything that you've been through, you're still full of so much joy and forgiveness.
Every day was unspeakable. But I can't let that change who I am. And as for Sir,
I'm going to go too, but before I go, I'm going to say one last thing, and I appreciate you, Lady J. Let me come here and just finish a couple of things I had to say. As far as the disgusting bullshit from certain people and the dissection of something that does not need to be dissected, and the fact that people are trying to find, there's got to be something more to this, there's got to be something bigger. It's really not. But it's really not. And it's sad that this is what this has turned into. And it's sad that for as many times as I've been there for people, this is the feedback I get. There's tons of people who have seen me in private calls with my kids. And the fact that I've seen people who I entrusted and who I really cared about for a long time actually think these things of me because, someone goes quiet while they're waiting for an arraignment or waiting for the court process to start. They're considered, they're running, they're hiding, they've got to be guilty. No. Why are we trying to make this more than what it already is? It was already a scary, stressful situation for me and my teenage son. And the disgusting comments and the constant want to dissect shit about this is disgusting. That you would want to further that in me or in him, right? So that's that. Like I said, that was a one-time only. There will be no more discussion from me about this until my shit's completely over with. And even after that, I doubt it. You want an update? Y'all like Googling me so much. Google me on the 12th and get your own update. Block my accounts if you don't want to support me. If you see me in the app, walk away. Hazel, I'm glad you came in because I was answering your question when I got banned. I'll answer it again. You're absolutely right, Hazel. This kind of thing can absolutely carry 180 days in jail. But Hazel, that's what I was trying to say is the facts of the case is that my son admitted to him and his friend. His friend didn't lock it and he didn't remind his friend to lock it. I didn't physically do or touch anything or not touch anything. Therefore, if my physical hand didn't do it, my lawyer is talking about that as the main thing that's going to be, have this dismissed. The thing's going to be thrown out. I'm not looking at jail time, Hazel. So I appreciate you putting out the truths of the law. You're correct. But the 180 days in jail, if found guilty, is just not even on the table for me. This isn't a habitual, abusive, neglectful situation at all. Anyway, like I said, the ones like to Google it so much, Google it on the 12th. Have your little backdoor meetings about me. But I will say this, stop being douchey, being cunty, being cowardly, and stop attacking people because they support me or they talk to me. I've been hearing about that shit too. You assholes that are doing that, y'all are pathetic. Pathetic. Pathetic for doing that. You really have to, or is it you really have to rid of me that much that you, attack people because it's really disgusting. I have not hurt my children. I have not neglected my children whatsoever. I have not, there's fucking, I already named them 3 moms on here that fucking did worse than this bullshit. But y'all giving me more flack than they ever got. That's crazy. Trap houses, alone at night, and fireball no car seats, and my God. Shushu, but how was it not saying the truth when I first talked to y'all? It's the same exact thing, except more things have unfolded. What do you mean? Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. I already talked about the citation thing. According to Colby. You've been in jail. You know what it's like to be booked and handcuffed. I wasn't booked and handcuffed. I didn't know this motherfucker was a paper arrest. I didn't know people get citations now. I've been arrested since 2022. The fuck? How? How is it not truthful about the baby dad? I absolutely said that he was here, but he wasn't in the home and he wasn't hanging out here. That absolutely was from off-rip. What do you mean? The fuck? End of the day, he's lucky he didn't get violated, and I'm glad he didn't. He risked his own violation to check. He wasn't here hanging out. But anyway, I'm already getting off what I just said. To Stressy Jessie too, I'm not discussing the case anymore. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm not. And the fact that people like that are dissecting this more than the own courthouses is fucking weird to me. Like, I haven't even spoken about this to the judge yet. I've literally gone to one court date and said not guilty. And y'all want more of what they're getting. And they're a courthouse. I don't owe this internet shit. So again, Google me on the 12th. Get your update. Don't come to me for it. I have nothing to say to so many fucking people at all. So disappointed. Why did the cop write what, Shushu? What? It's the last thing I'm going to answer as far as legal shit. Only because you asked respectfully. Why did the cop write what? I think I'm waiting for her to ask. Here's for the tea, but thank you. Thanks for knowing what's going on in my head. That's savage. Oof. That you were sleeping and the baby had a diaper on only. Okay, I said that at the beginning of my live. I'll say it again. My son told the story that I was upstairs sleeping to his father because he was scared he would be in trouble if I were gone. If he told the truth, he would be in trouble. I already said that. He owned that to the officer and to CPS. That was the LPD report. When the sheriffs got here, they wrote a whole different one because that was the first responder. That's the report he typed up. Then he was done. I was in the sheriff's hands after that. You can't trip me up. It's the truth. I already said that in the last live. How can I trip up with the truth, though, Kella? My son owned that. Embarrassingly, he owned that. But that was the business in between me and the CPS worker and my son. These are the things he told her without my presence, Shushu, and everybody else who says I scare my kids and coach them. My son did all this conversating without me even being around him. He spoke to her privately. The fuck? So, I don't know. And Maymay never showed her. Maymay did show my mugshot. Maymay absolutely did show my mugshot. Here for the tea. She absolutely did because my phone blew up over that. She showed my 2022 mugshot and told people it was from this situation. I don't have a mugshot from this situation.
Just before 8.
Right up.
Have been filed pickup truck driver.
Now, so anyway, like I said, Jizzy, I'm going to go back to what I was doing. I appreciate you letting me come in and just finish what I was saying that last live.
Not a problem. I told you that if your live got taken down, I would do that. So, not a problem.
Hey, girl.
Like I said, I just don't want anyone speaking for me because nobody knows what the fuck happened with me and my family. It's none of your goddamn business.
Hey, girl.
Yes.
Message me. I have to tell you something.
Okay.
But you can't show she did because she didn't. Or just
with a food safety expert. Carly, people here are.
LadyJ is
what
full
are
of
you
it. What are you
guys
talking about?
about?
Here for the tea said, but you can't show she did because she didn't. More Jizzy lies. What? Jizzy didn't even say anything.
No reported illnesses. We spent
The only thing I said was what I told her in the previous live, that if she went down, I would go live. That is what I did.
LadyJ hasn't even said anything. I don't understand.
be taking chances.
That's, oh my God.
That's what you think? What are you talking about?
At fast food joints in other states, buying them won't be an option. In a statement, Yum Brands said, as we
I don't know
continue
what you mean, Shushu. I haven't even heard LadyJ talk.
and out of
He was letting me do
Minnesota,
all talking.
we have proactively removed fresh onions from select Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, and KFC.
Oh my God. Okay, for the love of God, I'm going to end this before the 4 brain cells in here clink and cause an atomic bomb.
You know, where our products come from. It's
May did, Katie. May said it happened at 3 a.m. and then Joshua Tree said it in a live last night. Said, not like losing your kids 6 blocks away at 3 o'clock in the morning. That's who said that. It never happened at 3 a.m.
Outbreak is tied to McDonald's Quarter Pounder and its flavored onions, found across 10 states, including Colorado, Nebraska, and Wyoming. McDonald's is IDing California
Y'all have a good night.
as the source of the potentially tainted onions. The FDA now investigates